This is my single case design presentation. The single case study focuses on a 16-year-old female client referred through a family in need of service petition due to vaping and behavioral issues. She presented with mood instability, strained family relationships, and nicotine dependence through frequent vaping. The purpose of this study was to evaluate how a short-term CBT intervention could reduce vaping behavior and improve emotional regulation. The client lives with her mother and stepfather, and has limited contact with a biological father, which contributes to family tension. She recently left public school and is pursuing her GED because she says she's got tired of regular school and teachers. She reported vaping to manage anger and she reported to vaping to manage anger and stress, often triggered by boredom or relationship conflict. Her parents expressed concern about her mood and risk of dropping out of school. The intervention lasted about 4 weeks and consisted of weekly CBT sessions. Each session focused on identifying negative thought patterns, developing healthy coping skills, and improving self awareness. Key components included cognitive restructuring, mindfulness, behavioral activation, and motivational interviewing. The goal was to help the client replace vaping with healthier coping behaviors. The target outcomes are primarily to reduce vaping episodes, have a reduction in peak urge average, reduction in mood ratings, and the secondary outcomes are increased cognitive awareness, improved relationship insight, and enhanced adaptive coping. Measurement tools used were the e-cigarette dependence scale. It assesses nicotine dependence. It was used at baseline and week 4. Daily monitoring blog, which tracked vaping, mood, coping use, peak urge, parent reinforcement, and any notes that she would like to write, which was used daily, 7 days a week. The mood and feeling questionnaire is to assess mood, depressive symptoms, and emotional regulation. It was used at baseline and week 4. CBT thought records. This is the dependence scale. This is the daily monitoring log that was used. This is the mood and feeling questionnaire. This is the thought record sheet. Intervention plan overview. This is week 1. Um, Things that were introduced in week 2, week 3, and week 4. These are the results of the study, and basically from seeing here, the vaping episodes declined by 81%. A peak urge intensity dropped 90%, and which reflected improved impulse control. Coping strategy increased over 500%. Basically, she found healthy alternatives such as boxing, journaling, and mindfulness, which she seemed to take a liking to boxing more than the others. Uh, mood ratings rose a little, suggested improved emotional regulation. The only critique of the measurement methods, which the strips are, they are reliable and valid tools for adolescents, and they combine quantitative and qualitative data, and it increased client accountability. But self-reporting is biased, and logging can be inconsistent. The MFQ mainly focuses on depression, not the full emotional range, and the time was short. I mean, 4 weeks isn't that long. External factors: she earned her driver's license, which could gave her greater independence. Ended a stressful relationship during this session. She succeeded in her GED classes, and these may have supported her progress too, or the intervention could have helped with these. So it could be one or the other. This is my reflection. These are the references. Running out of time. So